Welcome this evening to another guided meditation. And as you just let your energy, your awareness, your breathing, your thoughts, all of these things that might be swirling about around you, inside of your head, just as you let those things start to slowly wind down, just be perhaps present, but maybe observing for the time being. Just one or two steps back from the thoughts, the busyness, the inertia and motion that got you here today. And just observe. It's always a wonderful check-in to listen and feel the breath as we dial in and move our awareness more to that internal space. Just the rise and fall of the inhale and the exhale. Again, we can just observe, not force or measure the breath. But just feeling the rise of the chest, the fullness of the belly. And of course, the gentle exhale, the releasing of the breath, the chest moving down, the belly shrinking down. Just observing. A gentle awareness of the breath. Your thoughts, your kinetic energy may still be slowly dialing down. But we can just let those parts of our awareness settle down, and we just shift to the breath. So perhaps with the next breath or two, when you breathe in, filling up the lungs, filling up the belly, you might also kind of clench your fists momentarily or tighten the face. And then when you exhale, relax the face fully. Release the hands to open palms. Perhaps on the next inhale, we shrug our shoulders up towards our ears, exaggerating that tension. But then upon the exhale, we relax the shoulders down. We let the neck elongate, opening up our windpipe for that cool, refreshing next breath in. And so as you lie there, as you recline, just with intention, observing, participating in the breath, allowing your physical body to relax with every inhale and exhale, giving yourself a little bit of space and distance from the thoughts, from maybe little twinges or uncomfortableness in the physical body. Just observe. No judgment. just breathing. And as you are an observer tonight, as you are just a gentle participant in these next few minutes together, if you can allow or relax into your own body, letting it feel that it is just riding the waves of the breath, sinking down into a calmer space, you can relax your forehead even more. You can release your jaw, your cheekbones, your chin. Perhaps on the next inhale and exhale, you relax the sides of your neck, the back of your neck where it connects to your skull. Perhaps the shoulders melt, relax, touch the surface beneath you more deliberately. And as you just observe from breath to breath, it might feel peaceful, it might feel welcoming to relax the back, the shoulder blades, the middle of the spine, to where you feel it connecting and being supported by the surface beneath you. Perhaps just to melt into and meld with the supportive bed, mat, chair beneath you, letting the middle part of your back, the lower spine, the lower back, just meld into that supportive surface. Again, checking in with the lower belly as you breathe in deeply, activating all of those nerves around the navel, the lower belly. As you breathe in fully and then relax into the exhale, you feel your hips giving way, releasing, relaxing, letting go. You feel the lower half of your body connecting to the surface beneath you. The back of the legs relax. The back of the knees relax. The back of the calves, your ankles, your feet relax. And maybe it feels good, maybe it feels welcome to now take a breath, not just in the belly, not just in the lungs, but with your entire body. Breathing in through the top of your head, the bottoms of your feet, the palms, your chest. Just breathe in with your entire body, feeling uplifted and then relaxing and releasing and fully letting go. Maybe one more measurement of relaxation falls into your ankle bones and all of the tiny bones in your feet and in your toes. Perhaps the palms are already splayed open and relaxed, but with the next exhale, you relax each bone, tendon, muscle, ligament in the hands, in the fingers. And again, welcome in that full breath from the top to the bottom and side to side, front and back, breathing in with all that you are and breathing out and relaxing even more. Now, if you could, for the next few moments, sweep your awareness to the back side of your body, almost as if you were staring at your back, your shoulders, the small of your back, the back of your thighs. And then bring your awareness down even further to where you are actually kind of hovering in the space in between the periphery of your body and the surface of the mat or bed below you. And so there's this kind of tiny, quiet space between where your physical body ends and the surface below you begins. And with each breath you take, kind of shrink your awareness down even further into that space in between. Maybe it is dark and quiet. Maybe it is cool and soothing or warm and comforting. But as you spend a few moments, a few breaths in this space, in between the periphery, the outline of your body, and where the surface below you starts, this space begins to expand. Your awareness shrinks down more, but the space around you expands. So much so that you could imagine that you're looking now above your head in this wide, expansive space. If your awareness had a body, you could reach your arms out wide and not touch anything. Take a deep breath here in this space of in between. And on the exhale, relax even more. You can always observe with your awareness in this space. Are there any hints of light, or is it absolute stillness and darkness? Do you feel a sense of calm or peace in this space? And now let's use our mind's eye to imagine that in this space, which has expanded upward and outward, that we take a gentle seat in this space. And we feel the mat or the bed or the surface below us, kind of cushioning ourselves. And then now let us sweep our awareness out of this vast expanse of emptiness and stillness. And now let us pull our awareness down into the surface below us. How does it feel? Is it dense, foamy, muffled? Bring your awareness down through the middle layer of the space that is holding you, down into maybe fibers, little pockets of air. Perhaps there is more of a hush, of a stillness in this surface below you. And take a deep breath in and out and feel your awareness moving down further, down to the floor beneath you. The floor comprised of wooden fibers. Maybe it is crackly or crunchy or weathered. Moving your awareness down through the wood of the floor and down into concrete, cool, smooth subfloor. How does this feel? Is it porous? Is it lighter? Or is it denser? Just observe. And then we let our awareness sink down even deeper through the concrete subfloor, down through the underneath of the building which houses you. And perhaps we meet quiet, still air. And we sweep our awareness down through this air. It might smell slightly earthy or musty, but we allow our awareness to sink down, moving down towards the earth, down towards the ground. And as our awareness hits the dusty top layer of topsoil, we can take a deep breath in here and breathe out, smelling that comforting, grounding, anchoring scent of earth. And using your observation, using your mind's ability to burrow down, to settle down into the grounding essence of the earth below us. Just sink down into the earth, down into the dirt, as deeply as you need to feel safe and held and anchored in the energy of Mother Gaia. And when you settle down into the depth of the earth and you feel held in that space, take a deep breath here, breathing in and breathing out and settling in even more. And you might imagine as you are there, kind of tucked in, protected, held in the dirt, in the earth, that you kind of curl up into a fetal position shape, pulling your knees in, wrapping your arms around your knees, and just really snuggling in, nice and cozy, and feeling so relaxed, so calm that you could almost fall asleep. And perhaps you curl up even tighter, just kind of comforting and hugging yourself, being held in the earth. And move your awareness inside your being to your heartbeat. to the beat of your heart. And perhaps you can hear your heart beating for a few moments. And maybe as you feel and observe your inner heartbeat, you might see little sparks of electricity, of your electromagnetic field that is produced with every heartbeat. Those electrical pulses moving over layers of muscle. Perhaps you see yourself curled up there in the fetal position, just with that beautiful, strong, steady heartbeat, and doing a little bit of a spark or a glow with every pulse of your heart. So much so that you become a little more acutely aware of the electrical impulses throughout your body, moving over all of your muscles and through your nerves. Registering senses, thoughts, emotions in your brain. Perhaps for a few moments, you just move your awareness to the electromagnetic field, pulses, and sparks of life within and around your body. And as your awareness has shifted into this electric version of you, pulsing with vibration, with frequency, with field, you might imagine that now your body being held in the earth is starting to glow, is starting to radiate this electric light. Perhaps all of the hairs on your head and on your arms become a little bit illuminated with this glow. Maybe you feel your body warming up just a little bit with the awareness focused on your electric being. And using your mind's eye, your imagination, your intuition, I want you to move back into the heart space, into that beating heart. And imagine that your beating heart gets its own beautiful glow. It could be a color, it could just be kind of a shining white or golden light. You're just staring inward, the heart is beating and glowing, and that light is now pushing from the inside out, illuminating your organs, your circulatory system, illuminating the beautiful honeycomb of the inside of your bones, warming the muscles, relaxing the body, giving you a glow from the inside that is now pushing out above your skin, out into the periphery of your body, giving your auric body a beautiful push, a beautiful glow that is radiating from within you, through you, and now surrounding you. And let this glow, let this growing, radiant glow surrounding you start to slowly uplift you. Uplifting you, kind of unfolding you from this fetal position. You feel yourself kind of stretching out your arms and legs. And you start to stand up or move upwards through the earth, just slowly meandering back up to the surface. And as you reach the top layer of soil, you start to emerge, and you emerge as this radiant being. You emerge as this glowing version of you. And so now you are shining light on the top of the dirt, and you are shining light in the space below the building, illuminating. And you rise up, lifted up in your radiance, up through the floor joists, and up through the concrete subfloor, and up through the wooden floor, and up through the mat or the surface on which you are reclining. And you feel this radiant version of you now rising up through the lower back part of your body, just kind of soaking in. Now into the middle of your physical body, fleshing out, filling out into your arms, your chest, your hands, your head, the bottoms of your feet. Still remembering to check in with the breath, breathing in, relaxing out, letting that radiant version of you fill out every single square inch of your physical body. Now pushing up against your skin. From the inside out, now moving out around your physical body, giving yourself a beautiful glow of radiant energy around your physical body. Tracing all around the periphery, down across every toe, the arch of your foot, up behind your knees, in front of your knees, around your pelvis, the small of your back, warming your belly, moving up, illuminating your spinal column, illuminating each rib in your rib cage, your collarbones, your elbows, your wrists, your fingertips. Let this radiant energy, this radiant light move on up through your neck, your throat, sweeping over your face, through your brain, around the top of your skull, swirling about your ears. And take a deep breath here, breathing in, breathing out, relaxing into this flow, into this radiant energy flowing through you, flowing around you. And now let this radiant light start to move out into your energy field, out into your auric body, to where you are encased in a glowing sphere or egg shape of light, of energy. And with every breath you take in and out, and every second that passes, you see this sphere, this protective layer of light grow more radiant, more concentrated, more vibrant. And perhaps this energetic egg or bubble starts to take on a certain sheen or certain color, maybe a pattern, a delicate pattern that is surrounding you in its radiance. And as this energy takes on its own nuances of color, of shape, of pattern, of vibration, you might allow your physical body to relax into this bubble of protection, to relax and be held in this vibrant, perfectly tuned field of energy. And maybe for a few moments, imagine that the very top of your head starts to feel a little warm and tingly, right at the crown chakra, right at the top of your head. Moving your awareness there, either being in that space within the crown chakra, that spinning vortex of energy. Or perhaps you're just kind of gently looking down onto the top of your head. Imagine now that there is a channel of energy or a beam of light that is starting to kind of collect at the top of your head. Perhaps this energy is kind of being fed by this protective bubble that you are held in. And this little strand and tendril of energy that is kind of hovering around the top of your head now starts to reach upward. Just slowly, just upwards above your head, maybe just a few feet. And this tendril of energy and light is now slowly spiraling upwards through the empty space above you, reaching up and touching the ceiling. And that strand of energy of light now starts to slowly corkscrew up through the ceiling and up into the attic space, and up through the shingles of the roof, and popping out of the roof and meeting cool, crisp evening air. And following this tendril of energy of light up through the air above the building, just slowly let your awareness be carried by it, to follow it, just moving upwards gracefully through the atmosphere. Maybe as you move upwards, you feel the ambient temperature becoming a little cooler, a little colder. Perhaps for a few moments of observation, you allow yourself to look below you. You might see the tops of trees, the tops of buildings, or perhaps you've already drifted up to where all you see are an illuminated moon and stars that are starting to appear. But keep just drifting upwards, being carried by this tendril of energy, moving up through the upper layers of the atmosphere, moving out of the Earth's atmosphere, and just kind of entering the stillness of space. And allow your awareness to gently sweep around this new landscape for a moment. Perhaps take in the amazing number of stars and the vastness, the expanse of space around you. And as you look around, perhaps in awe of the billions of stars twinkling, little difference of hue, of shape, of color, there's one star in particular that you see that seems to be more bright, larger, more important than all the others. Out of all the billions of stars surrounding you, there is one that you fix your gaze on. And you again feel that tendril of energy that has carried you all the way up to the vastness of space. You feel your awareness being pulled and carried along that tendril of energy, reaching towards that star. And as you move towards it, as you are carried towards it, seeing other stars, perhaps other planets, other galaxies, just kind of rushing by as you are moving towards that one star, that important star that beckons you, that is pulling you towards it now. The star becomes bigger and brighter as you are approaching it. And as you get even closer, the light and the energy that is emanating from that star starts to kind of swirl and mix and mingle with that energetic cord that you are traveling on. And as that light of the star reaches you and draws you in, you feel a surge of energy. And it is clear, and it is exact, and it is revitalizing. Perhaps there are other qualities that you seem to pick up on as the energy of that star merges with your own. You might hear a vibration or a hum or taste something in your mouth. You might hear singing. You might have certain emotions that well up as the energy of the star connects and merges with your own. But once you land, once you reach the exact proximity of the star, just hover there, just be held there in its energy, in its radiance, and just soak in as much of that energy that you can, that is just beaming out, illuminating your face, radiating upon you. You can use the breath and just breathe it in. You can drink in that energy from that star. Any thoughts or feelings or words that come to you at this time, any images, are perfect, are beautiful, and are being received by you from this exact star. And instead of trying to grasp or understand or translate, just let that energy enter your own energy field, and just like a download, just let it soak in. Just let it sink in. And when you feel that information, that vibrance, that energy has filled you completely, that you have received all of the energy that you can hold, take a deep breath in and breathe out. And with gratitude in your mind or your heart, you can say thank you to this celestial space. And then slowly turn around and now follow this tendril, this strand of energy that brought you there. And just slowly reel yourself back in across the vast expanse of space, past other stars and planets. And just keep reeling yourself back in, and you might see or feel Earth far off in the distance. But as you reel yourself in, Earth becomes clearer, more apparent. You start to see the blues and the greens and the swirls of clouds. And you approach even further, you might notice the satellite of the Earth, the moon, glowing softly. And keep reeling yourself and your awareness back in until you enter the atmosphere of the Earth. Entering the Earth's atmosphere, now slowly descending down through the upper layers of the atmosphere, coming back down until you see blue, still small landscape below you. Following that tendril of energy, slowly, deliberately, you move down through the sky, down to the roof, now down and through the ceiling, and slowly drifting back down to your physical body. And when you feel that your awareness has now melded and merged with your physical body, take a deep breath here, breathing in, breathing out. Still held in that protective bubble of energetic light. Take as many breaths or centering breaths in this space, feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling anchored in your physical body. And if it feels right to you, you can now start to draw inward that bubble of light around you, that membrane of glowing light. Start to pull it in closer to your skin first, almost kind of suctioning around your body, being held, being warm, being secure and safe. And then let that energy start to merge with your own, moving in, warming you, moving in through your skin, sinking into your arms, your muscles, your bones, through your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your legs, your back. Just drawing in that energy. And perhaps observing for a few moments how relaxed you feel, but how energized and revitalized you feel with this harmonizing energy that is swirling about inside of you. That is sorting and sifting any little stray bits of energy that are taking up space within your awareness, within your physical body, within your energy body that need to be straightened or ordered or cleared. Let that energy, like liquid amber or sweet, smooth honey, just level everything out. Soothing and smoothing, calming and recharging. And once you feel that you have fully absorbed that energy and it has found its place, it is settled in within your physical body and your energy body, you can expand your awareness fully into your physical body. Feeling the density of your physical body, feeling your arms, feeling your legs, feeling your strength. And with every breath and every moment that passes, you bring your awareness back to this present moment, fully anchored in this earthly reality. You can take some deliberate full breaths to oxygenate your body, to bring yourself fully back and present. And when you are fully here, when you are fully anchored in the now, you can physically stretch. You can roll over. You can celebrate the physicality of your being. And when you are ready to do so, you can open your eyes and move as it feels appropriate. Being welcomed back to this space. And so it is.